Today we're going to be repotting and rescuing this Oncidium orchid. As you can see, there's a lot of rotten pseudobulbs and a lot of rotten roots, and this all happened due to overwatering. Some of you know that I was away for 3 months this winter, so I left all of my orchids and plants under the care of my sister, but I didn't specify that my Oncidiums didn't need to be watered this frequently. Identifying the dead roots of this orchid is not very difficult because, kind of similar to a phalaenopsis, they feel very mushy and papery and you can easily peel them off. You see that? This is all rotten due to overwatering, so we're just gonna go ahead and trim all of those off. The healthier roots are on the healthiest pseudobulbs. So for example, you see these roots are white, so these are the roots that I'm most likely gonna end up keeping. Oncidium orchids grow their pseudobulbs along the rhizome of the plant, and the healthier pseudobulbs are the ones we want to keep. Some pseudobulbs will be really easy to remove by just pulling them off depending on how rotten they are, but if you cannot, be sure to carefully cut around the base, and then you can go ahead and remove the rotten part of the rhizome later on when you can carefully see it. I've kind of decided I'm gonna end up dividing it here just because this is all super rotten and I kind of want to separate it from this pseudobulbs, which are the healthiest. So I'm gonna end up dividing it right here in the middle. These two pseudobulbs don't seem to be that damaged and I don't need them, but they do help preserve some water for these other pseudobulbs. I might end up removing them, but we'll see right now. This is even rotting, the top part, so I don't want to keep this one either. I can just go ahead and remove it. Yeah, let's go ahead and divide this part. So this is the pseudobulb that had the most rot. Attached to this rhizome were those rotten pseudobulbs that I just removed. And these are the two pseudobulbs that I was contemplating on removing. They are not mushy, but the rhizome is, because it had a lot of root rot. I don't want to risk it and spread the infection to the new growth, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove them just to be safe, making the cut about right there. Now we're going to spray the orchid with hydrogen peroxide 3%, and this will help kill off any fungal spores. And I should have prepped my workstation a little bit better because it's getting kind of messy in here, but whatever. And finally, I just pot this orchid in an Oncidium orchid potting mix, which I made myself. I'll put more details of that in the description below. And now look at this. It really does look so much better already. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below and follow for more plant care tips.